Hello and welcome. Today is September 14th. It is a new day, meaning time for chapter 14 of September of Matthew. Straw in my mouth because heat thing happened in the army, can't talk around somebody down something. Moving on. I hope you enjoy your tea and everything because I have to show up a new cup that my mom got me. She's like, you like fall a lot. So like, cool. Thank you, Mom. Alrighty, moving on. Chapter 14. At that time Herod the Tetrarch heard of the fame of Jesus, and he said to his servants, This is John the Baptist. He is risen from the dead, and therefore mighty works do show themselves in him. For Herod laid forth on John and bound him, and put him in prison for Herodias' sake, his brother Philip's wife. And for John said unto him, It is not lawful for you to have her. And when he had put him to death, he feared the multitude, because they counted him as a prophet. But when Herod's birthday was kept, the daughter of Herodias danced before them, and pleased Herod, whereupon he promised with an oath to give her whatsoever she would ask. One wonders if he was asking for more than favors, even though it was technically his stepdaughter. I'm just pointing it out. Herod was... And she, being before instructed of her mother, said, Give me here John the Baptist's head in a charger, on a plate. And the king was sorry, nevertheless, for the oath's sake, and for them which sat with him at meat, he commanded it to be given to her. And he sent and beheaded John in the prison. And his head was brought in a charger and given to the damsel, and she brought it to her mother. And the disciples came and took up the body and buried it and went and told Jesus. And when Jesus heard it, he departed thence by a ship into a desert place apart. And when the people had heard thereof, they followed him on foot out of the cities. And Jesus went forth and saw a great multitude, and was moved with compassion toward them. And he healed their sick. And when it was evening, his disciples came to him, saying, This is a desert place, and the time is now past. Send the multitude away, that they may go to the villages and buy themselves victuals. But Jesus said unto them, They need not depart. Give you them to eat. And they said to him, We have here but 5 loaves and 2 fishes. He said, Bring them hither to me. And he commanded the multitude to sit down on the grass, and took up the 5 loaves and 2 fishes, and looking up to heaven, he blessed and brake, and gave the loaves to his disciples, and disciples to the multitude. And they all did eat, and were filled, and took up the fragments that remained, 12 baskets full. And they that had eaten were about 5,000 men, beside women and children. So it was actually more than 5,000. And straightway Jesus constrained his disciples to get in the ship, and to go before him to the other side, while he sent his multitude away. And when he had sent the multitude away, he went up to a mountain apart to pray. And when the evening was come, he was there alone. For the ship was now in the midst of the sea, tossed with waves, for the wind was contrary. And in the 4th watch of the night Jesus went unto them, walking on the sea. And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, It is a spirit, and they cried out for fear. But straightway Jesus spoke unto them, saying, Be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid. And Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be you, bid you come out on the water. And he said, Come. And Peter was come out on the ship, he walked on water to go to Jesus. But when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, he cried, saying, Lord, save me. Immediately Jesus stretched forth his hand and caught him, and said unto him, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt? And when they were come into the ship, the wind ceased. Then they were in the ship came and worshipped him, saying, Of a truth thou art the Son of God. And when they were gone over, they came to the land of Gennesaret. And when the people of that place had knowledge of him, they sent out on the country all around about, and brought unto him all that were diseased, and besought him that they might only touch the hem of his garment. As many that touched were made perfectly whole. Remember the thing about the Gennesaret demoniac? All the people that come out of the town saying, You need to leave. Well, after that, when they came back over, they're like, Oh, please, heal up all these other people too. It's interesting, isn't it? So, see what the Lord does. Be interesting to walk on water, but see what the Lord does. Peter, none of the other ones mention it, but with Matthew he does, which is interesting. But all right, well, this was chapter 14. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.